My name is Commander Elijah Brooks. I am the head of the East River Police Station. I am a black man in a job that was not built with men like me in mind, and I learned early that the higher you rise, the uglier the view becomes. People think the devil wears red. I know better. Sometimes he wears a badge, laughs too loud, and calls you boss. This story is about two officers who worked under me, Mark Doyle and Trent Harlan. White, confident, cruel in the quiet ways that don't show up in reports. Every morning they stood straight during briefing, hands behind their backs, faces clean. They were the kind of cops city officials loved. They shook hands, posed for photos, talked about law and order like it was a religion. Doyle liked jokes. "Commander, crime's down again. Guess fear works." Harlan would grin and add, "People behave when they know who's in charge." I'd nod. Inside, something twisted. I started noticing the little things. The watches first. Too expensive. The cars next. New models, custom rims. Their apartments downtown with views none of us could afford on a salary. They didn't hide what they were doing. They didn't need to. They acted like they owned the streets. They'd stroll into a small shop like regular customers, touching things, pretending to browse. One of them would accidentally bump a shelf. Bottles clattered to the floor. Doyle sighed, shaking his head. "That's not good. If an inspector walked in and saw this, fire code, safety hazards, big fines." The shop owner's face went pale. "I didn't know. I'll fix it, please." Harlan leaned in, lowering his voice. "Inspections take time, reports get written, or they don't." The owner swallowed, reached under the counter. A few bills appeared. Doyle smiled. Suddenly, the shop was perfectly fine. No violations, no paperwork, no visits from the police. They worked with gangs, too. That part still makes my stomach burn. One night, an assault rifle went missing from the armory. I asked Doyle straight, "Where's the rifle from Locker 6? "Inventory error, sir." 2 nights later, a bank was robbed with military precision. Same rifle, same serial number, scratched. The gun came back smelling like gunpowder and sweat. They rented out police weapons like party favors. Overnight use only. Clean and returned by morning. They took a cut from every robbery. They stole drugs, too. From dealers they arrested. From our own evidence room. Cocaine, pills, cash bundled with rubber bands, they resold it all. Sometimes to the same gangs they pretended to fight. They lived large, parties, women, expensive drinks, loud laughs, and rich kids. They loved helping them. If a rich boy beat someone badly outside a club, it didn't matter. The boy's father would make a phone call. Money would change hands. The rich kid would go home and sleep in his bed. Later that night, the Doyle would arrest someone else. A poor kid from the wrong neighborhood. Someone who had nothing to do with it. They would put handcuffs on him instead. That was how justice worked for them. Harlan once said it out loud. "Justice is expensive. Someone's gotta pay." They laughed. I didn't. Then came the woman. Her name was Muriel Baptiste. She was Haitian, old, disabled, locked into a wheelchair that squeaked every time she moved, like it was complaining about life. She sold herbs and small bottles downtown. Oils, roots, little handwritten labels. Pain, sleep, protection. People laughed at her until they were desperate. Doyle and Harlan stopped her cart one afternoon. Harlan kicked the wheel. "What is this trash?"
"Please, sir, I sell medicine."
"Medicine without a permit." They tipped her cart. Bottles shattered on the pavement. The sound was sharp, like bones snapping. People watched. Phones came out. Nobody helped. Muriel begged.
"I have nothing else."
"Then you won't miss this." They took her cash, took her herbs, even took the cushion from her wheelchair. They laughed, loud, cruel, free. Then she looked up at them. Her voice changed, low, calm, heavy.
"You mock what walks with you.
What?"
Your souls are already rotting."
Harlan leaned down, smiling. "Go on, curse us." She raised her hands. They shook, but not from fear.
"Your teeth will fall like lies. Your bodies will stink like your sins. You will age before your time, and the world will turn its face from you."
Doyle laughed so hard he slapped Harlan's shoulder. "That's it?" They walked away, still laughing. I heard about it later. I laughed once. Just once. I won't do that again. The curse started quietly. Doyle lost a tooth while chewing steak. It just cracked and fell into his plate. Dentist found nothing wrong. Then another tooth fell out. Then another. His breath changed. Sour. Thick. Like something dead. Mouthwash didn't help. Mints didn't help. Harlan started to smell, not sweat. Rot, like spoiled meat left in the sun. Officers gagged when he walked past. A rookie whispered, "Jesus Christ." Their girlfriends stopped answering calls. Blocked numbers. No explanations. Their hair went gray fast. Weeks, not years. Wrinkles carved into their faces overnight. Harlan's knees buckled during roll call. Doyle started walking hunched, like an old man carrying invisible weight. Then, the nightmares started. They dreamed of broken bottles, of wheelchairs chasing them down dark streets, of hands pulling teeth out one by one. They stopped sleeping. They stopped joking. Doyle collapsed during a foot chase. A rookie had to help him up. The suspect laughed while being arrested. Harlan wet himself during a traffic stop. The driver recorded it. The smell got worse. Dogs barked at them. Babies cried when they passed. Alcohol tasted rotten in their mouths. One morning I found Doyle in the bathroom, crying over a sink full of blood. "Commander, help me. What's happening?" "She cursed us." Internal affairs started circling, but the curse worked faster than paperwork. They found Muriel again. Same street, same wheelchair. Doyle dropped to his knees in public. "Please, we'll do anything." People stared. Phones recorded, the mighty begging the powerless. Muriel looked at them calmly. Muriel looked at them again. Her face was calm.
Anything?
They nodded quickly.
Then feel small.
She touched their foreheads lightly.
The uniform blinded you. Now learn to see.
Slowly, the curse began to fade. Doyle felt his teeth stop falling out. Harlan noticed the smell leaving his body. Their aches and stiffness eased bit by bit. Muriel smiled softly.
You have learned. Now make it right.
Doyle and Harlan looked at each other. They gave her money, enough to start a small business. Her eyes lit up. We want to help. We're sorry for everything." She nodded.
Then go. Live better.
The two men quit the police force days later. No ceremony, no honor. Only shame. Doyle became a night security guard, keeping his head low and avoiding cameras. Me? I cleaned the station. Fired friends who couldn't be trusted. Lost sleep, thinking about what power and cruelty could do. I learned something important that day. Some justice doesn't need a badge. Sometimes it just needs truth, courage, and a little mercy. And Muriel? She flourished. Her small business grew. She had friends, respect, life she deserved. Anyway, if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that button, because sometimes even curses end happily, but only if people learn something.